Good evening. Welcome to the State News at 4. I am Joshua Murakinyo. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has paid an inspection visit to the National Arts Theatre, a symbol of entertainment and culture. The governor's visit is to assess the renovation works which has been ongoing for about 5 years. Adetola Kayode reports.
Very soon, this gigantic edifice, formerly known as the National Arts Theatre and now Wole Soyinka Center for Culture and Creative Arts, will be thrown open for public use in about 2 to 3 months, all things being equal. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu is here to tour the facility, going through the final checks of repair and refurbishing, which began in 2019, courtesy the Lagos State Government and the Bankers Committee. Sanwo-Olu gave kudos for the level of work done to restore the glory of the national treasure, describing it as transformative and a one-stop shop for both local and international events.
What that we have seen today is that we've brought back the whole glory, even in a bigger, in a better, in a more transformative form than what it used to be. And I think I need to commend, all of the professionals that have put this together. They have truly shown us that when we put our mind to things as a country, as a people, we can get the best out of ourselves.
The governor says the fully equipped iconic structure with conference center, banquet hall, arts and culture gallery, cinema rooms, parking facilities and security will be the cynosure of all eyes when it begins full operations.
Just the final details that I'm sure they'll be putting, furnitures and cleaning and just to complete. And they said in another 2-3 months, it should be, at a stage where we'll be ready to receive, the entire public. He also now have an additional flavor of an arts, a cultural center added all to it. And by the way, the train also that were built all around there speaks to the entire infrastructure that has made this place, a working space.
President Bola Tinubu had about a month ago renamed the National Arts Theatre after the Nobel laureate and literary icon Professor Wole Soyinka. The Center for Performing Arts in Nigeria, now known as Wole Soyinka Center for Culture and Creative Arts, was completed in 1976 ahead of Festac 77. Adetola Kayode, OTV News.
The Lagos State Government has assured that over 5 million children will benefit free child health services across the state. Wife of the governor, Dr. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, disclosed these at the official flag-off of this year's Maternal, Newborn, Child and Adolescent Health Plus Week. Health correspondent Aminat Legushi reports.
The wife of Lagos State Governor Dr. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu arrived here at the City Center, Lagos Island, to officially flag off the year 2024 Maternal, Newborn, Child and Adolescent Health Plus Nutrition Week. Welcomed by health officials, nursing mothers and other stakeholders, Dr. Sanwo-Olu says the initiative is to promote the well-being and survival of women and children.
We are aware that a baby survival is closely tied to adequate nutrition, and so we greet all our mothers here for breastfeeding our children religiously. Thank you very much. Despite our efforts in keeping our children alive, we have the infant mortality of 47 per 1,000 live births. We encourage our mothers to please exclusively breastfeed our children.
She emphasized that the state government has zero tolerance for sexual and domestic violence, adding that adolescents and youths in the state remain a priority during the week-long event.
It is our collective responsibility to ensure that all individuals in our community are aware of and take full advantage of this week's activities. I extend my gratitude to all the executive chairmen of the 57 LGAs, LCDAs in Lagos State and their wives for their unwavering support for this life-saving program. I also appeal for continued support in all forms to maximize the benefit for our children.
It is wise to put more emphasis on disease prevention and early detection than finding cure. Promoting healthy lifestyles for the family is therefore of valuable importance, and these include the practice of adequate dietary diversity, personal hygiene, physical exercise, adequate rest, eliminating addictions, medical screening, and more importantly, getting help when necessary.
The event, which will run from Monday 12th of August to Friday 16th of August 2024, will offer free routine immunization, vitamin A supplementation, deworming, growth monitoring, malnutrition screening, and the management of malnourished children. Aminat Elegushi, LTV News.
The Lagos State Football Association has announced plans to organize more events and build on the success of the just concluded mentorship and training program for girls. The first of its kind program initiated by the Female Football Development Committee of the Lagos FA was highly impactful, encouraging participants to embrace football and other skills.
Chairman of Lagos State Football Association, Gafar Liamid, has expressed joy with the success of the anticipated mentorship training program for girls held at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena, Unikon. The event was organized by the Lagos State Female Football Development Committee in conjunction with the LSFA. Had 300 girls from the ages of 7 to 15 years mentored on football, officiating, and other fields, including education and financial literacy. The one-day event, which had the theme "It's Time for Girls," lived up to expectations. Liamid noted that the initiative goes beyond tutoring participants on football, but impacting life skills that will help the girls in the future. While appreciating the efforts of the Female Football Development Committee, the LSFA chairman promised that they will continue the developmental initiative aimed at supporting and enhancing football development in the state. Chairperson of the Female Football Development Committee, Raliat Abdul Salam, expressed delight with the impressive turnout of the participants and promised that the event will get better and bigger in subsequent editions. Commissioner for Youth and Social Development, Mobolaji Ogunlende, who represented Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, reaffirmed that the state government will empower and support youth to excel in sports and other fields.
He wants me to wish you the very best. He's very interested in everything that is happening here. As we all know, Mr. Governor is very sports-centric. He's very youth-centric. And when we talk about youth and we talk about sports, this is what we're talking about. So be assured that he has this at heart.
Participants competed in mini tournaments and other fun-filled activities put together by the organizers of the historic girls-only event, which had in attendance dignitaries including the Senior Special Assistant to the Governor on Sports, Damilare Orimoloye, Senior Special Assistant to the Governor on Grassroots Sports, Adebanji Atewogboye, Chairperson, Nigeria Women Football League, Nkechi Obi, and former Super Falcons goalkeeper, Ann Chejine Agumanu.
And that sport news wraps up the news at this hour. For more news, connect with Lagos Television on these social media platforms. Just a quick reminder, in case of emergencies, please remember to call Lagos toll-free lines 767 or 112. Up next is the news translation in Yoruba and Ogu. I am Joshua Murakiyo. Good afternoon.